decent enough sleep.
I told you my sister would help us out.
You did, friend. Thank you for the hospitality. As per your wife's request, I should be making my way. The night is young, but maybe dragons don't fly at night. Wishful thinking. A little bit of a chill in the air. Someone there? Okay. I'm supposed to go to White Pond. Wonder if I could make this shot. Whoops. A little overexcited. Bow is not quite strong enough. May some other hunter make use of the wolves? Wolves travel in packs. Was there really only one? I'll take the pelt. Could use it for warmth later. I remember traveling to Whiterun with my family when I was a mere child. Imperials. I'd best watch my tongue. None of my business. I must just deliver my message to the Jarl. Then maybe I could try to find my way home. The sun is finally rising. Maybe it will take the chill out of the air. Meadery. Maybe I'll make a trip on the way back. Giant? Help as much as I can.
Must have scared him off.
Oops, there you go. Scared him off, friend. I think it killed him.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother.
What is a shield, brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Sounds like a waste of time.
Well, nobody asked you. If you think you're better than we are, go talk to Codlac Whitemane. See what a warrior of true metal is like.
Might consider it later. Take my arrows from this giant.
You look strong. Come to Orbasker and be a companion.
Not interested right now. chariot. Might employ that later. Let's try to save my coin. Build my homestead. Glad I don't come with any ill intent.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
So you've seen the dragons. Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Do you need assistance?
Got some good pieces.
Need any help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Iron dagger.
Not too shabby. Apprentice level work, but solid. Keep at it. I don't claim to be the best.
Here's an iron
Not
dagger.
bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. I'll take my leave then.
Seems a little nitpicky when I'm offering assistance. Here, it's nice and
Have you met
pointy
my
for you
father?
now.
This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. All right then.
Alright, I've been meaning to do that to the bear hide anyways. Alright, I've got the leather.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Hide helmet. I think I've seen one of those before. Looks something like this. My father taught me a few things.
I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
You're
All right,
currently
then.
using the workbench. Can I get in here? Thank you. You don't need to climb on it, but I'd appreciate you getting out of the way.
Got some good pieces out here.
How's this?
You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Well, might not have any need for the, might not have any need for the dagger, but I could probably use the... Actually, the
I don't
helmet
claim
isn't
to
as
be
good
the
as what
best.
I've got.
Take a look.
Would you mind buying some things from me? The helmet and the dagger I have no use for. I've also an extra bow if you wouldn't mind buying that.
I'll take my leave then.
Thank you for your friendship. What have I for food? There we go.
I'm here to help.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
If only they could create moving staircases. Sometimes I feel as if there are just too many stairs. Getting old.
Dragons I can handle. But this talk of dragons, world gone mad. You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
I'll keep that in mind.
We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these.
Nothing?
I come in peace.
My lord.
No need to draw your
This
weapons.
is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Girder has sent me. Riverwood is in
As
danger.
House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
I was told to give the message directly to the Jarl.
Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm starting to think...
I want to hear what he has to say.
On your leave, then.
What's this about Riverwood being in danger?
A dragon has destroyed Helgen. Girder is afraid that Riverwood may be next.
Girder owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken.
Good
Pillar
memory,
of
sir.
the community, not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past.
Hardly a
But
criminal.
it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw, it was headed this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done
Hardly,
my
I was
brother
owing a
service,
favor.
and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps.
Farming?
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I serve Jarl Balgrup as steward.
Good for you. I didn't ask.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me.
Potentially.
Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons, Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know the stone tablet's in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Alright.
This is a priority.
With you.
Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balbruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Yes, Jarl. See what I can do. Let's see about this reward you've given me. The quality of armor seems to be a little improved upon what I was wearing. I'll have to stop off and see the blacksmith once more. The day has turned out to be quite pleasant in temperature.
Looking to do some hunting? Avoid Brittleshin Pass. It's southeast of here.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most.
Seems once more I would be called back to Riverwood. Let's hope that I can make it there within
I used to be an
reasonable
adventurer
timing.
like you.
Yes, housecarl. We'll leave
I
immediately.
took an arrow in the knee.
It's just us again.
Got some good... I don't claim to be the... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I just hope that you might be interested in some armor.
The Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill.
Might see if I can improve my armor before I leave. I don't think I can make any notable difference on this. Time for me to make my way back to Riverwood.
This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane.
It was a pleasant enough trek when it was night and it was cold, so I imagine now that the weather is better, I might have more pleasant travels. Wonder how they transported the giant's carcass. Those must be the men that Irileth has dispatched to assist at Riverwood. Wonder if I'm going to outpace them on my way to return. Another prisoner
Come along,
transport?
no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Even going to a wedding is far from it.
Just wedding guests. None of my concern. At least I know there's a bed available for me in Riverwood. Might spend some time. As for information on the barrow, I may just ask the local shopkeep. They tend to hear rumors. I think that this might be a plan. You can tell when a job guard is not thrilled about his posting when he doesn't exactly make great pace. Just about feels as if I'm one of their procession. Just going to take this salmon. I might be able to make a meal of it at Girder's.
Ragnar, nobody's gonna believe that your dog is a frog.
But first, let me stop in at the shop.
They'll kill him.
One of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Slightly awkward.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town.
Ah, coincidence.
Yes.
North.
So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Alright.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Yes.
And then tie them to stone. Instant frostbite fire.
Those thieves must be
Ragnar,
mad
nobody's
hiding
gonna
out
believe
there.
that your dog-
Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Not much of a prank.
Don't like the sounds of fighting trolls over an ornament.
How about we play tag? You're it.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Perhaps it's used for alternative purpose. I don't plan on making the whole trip just now. I must stop and rest.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Alright. Thank you for your guidance. I will make my way next, after a short rest.
Everything all right?
Let us see if I can cook up this salmon as a makeshift meal.
Lost? May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I don't mean to interrupt your cooking, so I'll
Here
show
for
it.
work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
He's being asked to leave.
Next Imperial I see is dead.
think I shall just sleep for about 4 hours before I continue.